What's up, team? Fullest. This is again AMIFULLEST. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to KIKO my canal. So today we're gonna do a full face get ready with me, eyebrow inclusive as well. So guys, let's jump into the tutorial. First, what I like to do, I like to start brushing my eyebrow. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution brow kit. I like to use brow powder. Okay, so I'm first gonna start lining my eyebrow. I like to line the shape of the brow, and then after finish lining it, I go in and fill in the brow. This is how I do my eyebrow, and then I line the top again and then fill everything in. I'm getting used to doing my eyebrows. There are some days which it goes a little bit difficult. The eyebrows are not the same. They are neighbors, they are distant cousins, so sometimes it's kind of hard to get both of them to look the same, but this is the shape that I'm going for. And so after putting the powder onto my eyebrow, make sure everything is looking good. Now I'm going to take a concealer. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is in C14. I'm going to put a little bit of concealer back of my hand. It's not that really light. It's a little bit darker, almost the same shade as my skin tone. I know people always say use concealer that's a little bit lighter to highlight your eyebrow, but I like using a little bit darker concealer, more natural. This is just me. You can use any other concealer you want to, but this is just me. So I'm just gonna line the eyebrow, line it perfectly, make sure everything looks perfect. And I just love the way it looks with the concealer that matches my skin tone. You can definitely see the shape of the eyebrow. My eyebrow definitely do stand out. Yeah, it's just my choice, but you can use any concealer of your choice. So now after I've lined the eyebrow, and I'm just going to blend the concealer into the skin, make sure I blend everything. Voila, there we get the magic. So now you guys have seen how I do my eyebrow. Eyebrow takes forever to do, so that's the reason why I normally do my eyebrow off the camera. But today I feel like let me just come and show you guys a full get ready with me, dark skin friendly, highlight and contour inclusive as well. So this is so good, and I really love how things are turning. So now I'm going to take my favorite. This eye primer has been my favorite now. This is the LA Girl eye primer. I'm gonna use this one to prime my eyes, and I used to love this a lot, and then I started using the Makeup Revolution, then I abandoned it, and now I'm back to it again. I just love the way it blends, and I love the way it makes the eyeshadow stay long on my eyes without creasing. I just love it. So I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. After blending into the skin, so today we're going to take the Jackie Eyeliner palette. Jackie. So I'm going to take the Jackie Eyeliner eyeshadow palette. I really love this palette. This palette is actually made for dark skin. The pigments on this powder, the pigments are beautiful. You don't need to apply like a whole bunch for you to start getting the colors. The colors are very pigment, but still I like to go little by little with my eyeshadows, just because I don't want to have like a bunch of eyeshadows on my eyes and then it's going to take me forever to blend. So I like to go little by little just to see how it's going, and if I need more I add more. So I'm gonna take that color. I feel like you guys see what I'm doing is more better than me explaining. I'm not really good at explaining things, so I feel like you guys see the step that I'm doing. But it's a very simple makeup look. It's a very simple, dark skin friendly. I feel like anybody who doesn't know how to apply makeup, watch my videos. If you watch my tutorials from beginning to ending, I feel like you can definitely learn, because I don't have like very difficult tutorials. My tutorials are very simple, and that's why sometimes they're a little bit too long, because I like to do things step by step so that you guys can definitely see how I do my stuff. And it has helped a lot of people, which I really like. I got a lot of DMs for, oh, I love your tutorials. I've learned how to do this and this and this because of watching your videos, and which I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really appreciate you all. So now I'm going to take this shadow. This is very beautiful, champagne shimmery. Ooh, that is beautiful. I'm just gonna blend it on the top in the inner corner, put a little bit, bring it up a little bit like a cut crease, but not exactly cut crease because I didn't put any concealer to cut, but I'm going to use the shadow to create a cut crease without using concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to take the darker shade. I'm just going to blend it so that to make sure you get a really smooth and nice transition like that. As you guys can see, just looking beautiful. That's what we're going for. So just going again with the same color, make sure you blend everything. Just go again and bring out colors that need to bring out, add a little bit now and there, and then voila, it's going beautiful. This palette is very, very beautiful. I really love the shadows. They are really, really, really nice. This is beautiful. So yes, guys, now we've done, we move to the skin. I use also the L'Oreal eyeliner, the new one I picked up. That's what I use. And now I'm going to use my Jeffree Star liquid illuminator. This liquid illuminator, I did put a little bit too much because this thing is pigment. I did put a little bit too much on my face. It's like shiny. So, but yeah, because it's very cold outside right now in Holland. We're in the winter season, the weather is getting cold. So even though my face looks shiny on camera, as soon as I go outside, I step my foot outside, it feels like the weather just suck all the moisture off my face. My face feels very dry. And so I didn't regret actually putting a lot of liquid illuminator like that, because it did pay off. Because going outside after the cold suck everything off, my skin looks a little bit good, because I don't know, the weather is just crazy. So now I moisturize my face like a lot. I put a lot of product on my face when I'm moisturizing my face, and I still do put my SPF sun protective cream, even though it's not a summer out there. But it's always good to put a SPF product, not only on your face, on your neck, on your hands if you can, or use hand cream. So yeah, that's what I always do. So this foundation look a little bit darker on my face, but you guys can see how which matches my neck. And I'm just going in with the sponge to just suck off all the excess foundation, because I feel like I put a little bit too much. And I really love the sponge, guys. I reviewed the sponge. If you guys have not seen that video, I will leave it for you guys right on the top, so you guys can go and watch it. I really love the sponge, and it's so big, it's so fluffy, and I just love the way it makes the product blend so softly on my skin. My skin feels like butter. I make products blend into my skin like butter. So now we're going to contour. So what is contour? Contour is actually putting a darker shade onto a area of your face that you don't want to stand out. Like, for example, the darker shade is the areas that you want to hide. The lighter shade is the areas that you want to show off. Let's just say like that. You guys know I normally don't do cream contour. I prefer powder contour or bronzer. But today I thought, you know what, let me guys show you how I do cream contour. So the concealer I'm using is the LA Girl concealer in Mahogany. I think this is the darkest shade. So that is what I'm using. And it looks a little bit gray on the camera, but it's a bit darker on my face. It's a little bit darker on my face. And after blending that into my skin, the reason why I don't like to apply everything at once, if you want, you can do that. Apply the concealer, apply the highlighter and the contour at the same time. But I find it that sometimes it gets dry when you apply, because you take so long time to blend the contour and the highlighter get dry, and I really do not like that. So that's the reason why I always like to do one step first and then go in again with the second step. That is just how I do things. So yeah, so I use a little bit a lighter concealer. I think I use Beautiful Bronze to highlight my nose, because that one is a little bit lighter. Mahogany is a bit darker, so I didn't want like that really sharp contour on my nose. So now I'm going to use Almond. I think this is Almond. The concealer I'm using, the lighter one, is Almond. As you guys can see, this one's a little bit lighter because my foundation is dark. The rest of my face is a little bit darker, so I want something to bring out the highlight on my face. And I'm going to use that same sponge, but I'm going to turn the sponge over to use the other side of the sponge. So now I'm just going to blend this thing into my face. The concealer, the sponge, everything just blends perfectly into the skin, and I really, really love the way it looks. I'm really loving this look. It looks very, very beautiful, and I really like it. I really love the sponge. If you guys live in the Netherlands, check out the ASOS. You can get a really nice deal on the sponge. I pick it up for 15 euros for 3 sets, which of course they sell individually. It's sold 10 euros individually. So if you can get 3 of them for 15 euros, I think that's a good deal. 16 euros, let's just say 16 euros, 15.99, 16 euros. That's a very good deal, and it's beautiful. So you got like 3 sponge forever. I use this one to apply foundation, and I love the way it makes my skin look. So now that everything has blended flawlessly, I'm going to take my NYX setting powder, can't stop won't stop setting powder. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to set underneath my eyes. I really love this setting powder, and I really love the way it blends into my skin. It really nice. I love it. It's one of my favorites, which is after the Makeup Revolution setting powder. I think the NYX is also one of my favorites. I really love it. It's beautiful. So now after setting all that, I'm going to take a setting powder. This, you guys know this setting powder already. This is the Makeup Revolution setting powder. This is the F15. This is the darker shade because your girl is a little bit darker. So I'm going to use this to set my face, set all over where I didn't put the concealer. I don't like to highlight my forehead just because I've seen this in my videos so many times. Just because my forehead is not big, it's not small, it's perfect. I don't have like a high forehead or a big forehead, so I don't really like to go in with a concealer, a highlighting concealer on the front of my forehead. I don't like it. So yeah, that's the reason why I never really highlight my forehead. So now I'm going to take that same setting powder, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose. The reason why I use the same setting powder I use on my face to contour my nose, because it gave me this really natural contour. It doesn't make my nose contour look so crazy. It makes really nice. So that's the reason why I like to use this. And now I'm going to use my favorite, which is the Morphe bronzer. I'm going to use this to just bronze, to make where I use the contour to make a little bit darker. I'm not going to use a lot of bronzer because I've already applied a darker concealer there. So we just need a little bit to bring out the shape of my face more nicer. So that's what I'm about to do. And I really love how the bronzer and the contour and the concealer kind of blend together very smoothly, very nice. So now I'm going to add a little bit of blush because I just want something on my face. As you guys can see, I'm getting fatter, so my face is getting fatter. This is the reason why sometimes I really do not like to add weights, but I like to add weights sometimes, and sometimes I don't like adding weight as well because my face gets fatter, my face gets puffier. So you guys can see that on my face right now. Now I'm going to use my favorite lip liner, the KIKO lip liner. This is a 321 if you guys are interested. I love this lip liner. It's perfect, it's affordable. It's very affordable, and it's very perfect for it's go along with any lipstick that you want to. I've tried it with so many lipstick, and I love the way it looks. It's very beautiful. So now I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. I love this lip gloss. Fenty Beauty has also come out with some new lip gloss, which I'm a little bit tempted to get, but I feel like already this one I have right now, that they come out with the mini version, the small one. I don't know. I want to pick it up, but I don't know because I already have this one, and I feel like it's the same. Why should I pick up the mini one? So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think in the comment box. So now I'm gonna take that eyeshadow. I'm gonna highlight my eyes. I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes, and I'm gonna use the Ultra Cosmetic highlighter. I'm going to use that to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, a little bit on my brow bone, not too much because I don't want my brow bone to be shiny. A little bit, go a long way. So I'm just going to highlight, and then on the tip of my nose. After doing that, we're going to use my favorite setting spray. I really love how this highlighter is looking. It's looking beautiful. Please excuse the voice of my daughter. So now I'm going to highlight the cheekbone, and I'm going to use I'm going to highlight my cheekbone. I'm going to make everything, just blend everything smoothly. So guys, this is the finished result. I hope you all like this video. If you guys do, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. This is it. So now we're going to set, oh my god, I love highlighters as much as I don't want to put too much, but I just love highlighters. So now we're going to highlight the chin. Yeah, I always highlight my chin. So yeah, so now let's set and see you guys on my next video. So beauties, this is the finished result. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, my Facebook like page. All the links will be down in the description box. Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comment box. Vergeet niet te abonneren als je deze video leuk vindt. En vergeet mij niet te volgen op mijn Instagram kanaal en mijn Facebook pagina. Hoop ik jullie zo snel mogelijk te zien. This is again Amy, Team Fullest. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really appreciate you all. Doeg! Bye! Peace out!